And welcome back to a new episode of Dagon Pack News. I have this week's funniest gaming news stories for you. In our first story, Fall Guys has a hacking problem. Yes, it is very, very sad, but Fall Guys does have a hacking problem. Fall Guys, especially the PC version of Fall Guys, has been subject to speed hacks and flying hacks and all sorts of awful debauchery. So developer Mediatonic said it is working on a fix that will be implemented soon, but until then they are encouraging you to report cheaters as you see them. I just want to show you all actually what it is that I'm talking about. I actually have some of the clips here so you guys can actually see what it is I'm talking about here. All right, so we're gonna come over here. Now, in this first clip, I want you all to be looking in the top, I should finish that sentence. In the top right-hand corner of the screen. I'm gonna blow this up so you guys can actually see this. Look at what's happening in the middle to top right-hand corner of the screen here. Let's go.
There's one guy. Wait, what?
Oh my god.
Wait! Oh, there's a cheetah.
What?
There's a cheetah.
There is?
Yeah. He's flying in front of me right now. He's cheating.
Really?
Yeah. Wait, yeah, see, he just finished. He's actually
what the
fucking
fuck?
cheating. It basically looks like he's playing CS, but with low gravity.
Oh shit.
Right, so, okay. First of all, what the fuck? How much of a fucking loser do you have to be to cheat in a game like that? Like, come on. Now, here's the best part, though. All right. Wait, actually, before I go show you this next clip, I just gotta say that, like, hacking in this game is essentially like taking steroids, all right? Who would have thought that doping would be a problem in Fall Guys, right? You'd expect this in, like, Tour de France. But not of you, walking hot dog. Shame on you, walking hot dog. And furries and milkshakes and everything else they have in this ridiculous-ass game. All right, now listen here. Listen here. I need to show you this next bit, all right? Watch this shit. Watch this shit. Here we go. I'm gonna blow this up so you guys can see it.
Yeah! Straight on the left. Alright, that's good enough. Oh, what the? Whoa, that guy's cheating. Whoa, that guy's fucking cheating! Whoa! What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Wow. What the good for you, stupid. Oh my god, I hope you lose somehow, but that's not gonna happen. Wow, this guy's actually fucking cheating, bro. Wow, you are really... I hope you fucking lose. I hope you lose. Nah, make sure he loses. Yeah! Get...
How fucking glorious. Some people are just so bad at the game, and oh my god, does it show. Oh my fucking god, does it show. Like, what the fuck? That was it. Yeah, that was it, Ants. That was it. I found the fucking clip. But, like, for real, though. Like, that's the worst part, though. Like, the game is so laid back and casual, you know? It's just a really fun game. And then you have these idiots. Like, it's not even like there's ranks in the game. Like, for what possible reason would you fucking cheat? Like, it doesn't make any sense. This is the most rage-inducing game of the year. I mean, okay, you have a point. In our next story, so there was this kid, all right? I say kid, he was a teenager, nearly a grown-ass adult, this fucking teenager, right? He spent over $19,000, $19,870.94 on Twitch donations, all right? On Twitch tips to streamers over the course of 17 days using his mom's debit card. So, first of all, that's part of the fucked up situation, right? Well, like, this was the mom's life savings. like, the family didn't have that much money, right? And the kid basically cleaned out the mom's savings. It was really, really bad. And so she was devastated, obviously. She tried reaching out to the individual streamers. She tried reaching out to Twitch, and she got radio silence. She wasn't able to reclaim anything. Somebody on Reddit actually gave her a tip, gave mom just the tip, to reach out to Twitch's payment processor, Xsolla. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's Xsolla. To see if they could do anything for her. And believe it or not, Xsolla actually refunded all of the money. They literally gave her back all nearly 20,000 US dollars under the stipulation that the Twitch account that made these fraudulent purchases be blocked and banned and prevented from future unauthorized charges. That's an easy trade-off for the mom. It's not even her fucking Twitch account, right? The mom was like, okay. So she did get it back. That's some good news. This is some good news. This is a follow-up on a story that came out a couple weeks ago, and we're glad to see her get the money back. He's actually been restricted from doing a lot of stuff now. He's actually been... He only gets an hour of playtime on the computer now. He's having to do, like, all this stuff. He's in counseling. He's trying to, like, regain favor with the family again. Like, this kid was in some serious fucking trouble. Like, I gotta say, like, this kid is a loser, chat. He's a loser. You know, he didn't even buy anything. He just gave bits on Twitch, you know? Although, if I was on the list of recipients, maybe I would have a more positive outlook on him. I'm just saying. This guy was like a gamer's Robin Hood, except he stole from his mom and gave to adults who play video games. The teenager is now going to counseling and getting 1 hour of monitored daily playtime with stipulations. I like how they're treating him like a divorced dad, giving him visitation rights. He's getting visitation rights with the computer now. I don't fucking blame them, though. Like, Jesus. How fucking irresponsible, you know? In this next story, we have the mystery of this Sonic statue in Japan. Yes, there is a bizarre, completely decontextualized statue of Sonic the Hedgehog riding a snowboard up in the Japanese countryside. No one knows where the fuck this thing came from, or no one knew where it came from for a very long time. The Sonic statue became a kind of ironic pilgrimage site, despite its deteriorating condition. Sometime between 2009 and 2015, Sonic's nose was actually busted off. Yeah. And more than a decade of mountain weather dulled his finish and left mud and dirt all over his luxurious blue mane. Like, look at him. He's looking pretty rough there, right? He's looking pretty rough. The statue has actually, though, been restored by forces unknown until now. The internet did some sleuthing, and it came to light that the owner has a house just up the hill from the Sonic statue. The statue originated from the Sega World Con and was later sold to its new owner at auction. He put the statue there to help visitors find the path to his house, actually. So, you know, I'm glad to see that they spruced it up. It was looking a little bit dingy. This is actually what it did look like before. And we're gonna show how it looks now. So now it looks like this. Great dental work. Great dental work. All right. No, I'm kidding. Here's what it actually looks like now. Now, isn't that better? Isn't that so much better? I mean, it is an awesome statue. I'll give them that. It is an awesome statue. It's certainly better than the Mario statue I saw last week. That thing was like, I mean, Jesus Christ, look at it. What is wrong with me, chat? In our next story, Hitman 3 is adding PlayStation VR support on launch in January of 2021. Yes, you are going to be able to play Hitman 3 fully in virtual reality on PlayStation, at least. Is very, very exciting. And one of the really cool things is that so far, like when they released Hitman 2, they included all the levels of Hitman 1 in Hitman 2. And they are going to be doing the same thing for Hitman 3. So Hitman 1 and 2 are going to be entirely playable within Hitman 3. And this VR support is going to work for those levels as well. So you are going to be able to play the entire Hitman trilogy, the newest Hitman trilogy, in PlayStation VR. It's going to support a brand new first-person mode and specialized controls designed just for VR. I'm excited for it. I'm like really excited for it. I think that's really neat. You know, VR does make things a lot more real. So essentially, this is going to be a murder simulator, chat. It's going to be a murder simulator. And they just don't want to say that. All right. They're going out of their way not to call this a murder simulator. They actually say Hitman 3 will allow, and I quote, you to get truly immersed into the rich and detailed locations that the series is known for. No, it's known for murder, not scenery, all right? Whether you are, and I quote, walking down the catwalk at a fashion show in Paris, or enjoying the seaside in Sapienza. No, it's not about the seaside, it's about murder. It's about murder, you know? Of course, you know, they can't exactly put in the marketing material something like, experience the most realistic sensation of drowning a waiter in a toilet. You know, I don't think it would go over very well, but I don't know. What do I know about marketing? They even say you will get to look your target in the eye. Like, this is fucking creepy, you know? I mean, I'll still play it. It sounds awesome, but still, yeesh, you know? I feel like someone just handed me an ecstasy tablet, right? Like, I'm excited, but I know some shit is definitely going to go down, you know? I'm going to murder you with mom's vibrators. Most video games are murder simulators. Did you honestly think Roller Coaster Tycoon was about building a theme park? I love the way your head works sometimes, Ants. I gotta say. All right, so in our next story, PC Gamer had an article about a tool called Wabbajack. Yeah, a tool called Wabbajack. Historically, Wabbajack is a chaotic weapon in the Elder Scrolls series. They casts random spells when you use it. In this context, it's a tool that installs curated lists of mods for you. Yeah, so you won't have to like individually pick out mods. You can actually have curated lists of mods that work well together and get configured for you. I think it's a fucking great idea. So the author of the article installed a list of 600 mods that made the game almost unrecognizable. I mean, it basically turned it into an entirely different game, which is really neat. You know, it would have taken hours and hours and hours to do this manually, but instead he clicked a button, he went to sleep. When he woke up, everything was installed and configured already for him. It's kind of interesting though, right? Like, this would be like the ultimate gamer burn, you know? Like, you're so ugly, you need over 600 mods to become beautiful. It can be a little bit harsh. Listen, Skyrim is pretty just the way it is, too. Nothing wrong with it, all right? When using this tool yourself, though, if you guys decide to go get Wabbajack yourself and try it out, I just want to warn you, you might want to stay away from the mod lists that have an odd obsession over Lydia. Okay, there is there is some interesting stuff out there. There is some very interesting stuff out there. Y'all think I'm censoring her boobs? I'm not. She has dicks for boobs, chat. She has dicks for boobs. There is a new compact Zelda campaign set between the Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Yes, it's true. It is available for N64 emulators. It's a ROM hack game called The Legend of Zelda, The Missing Link. Yeah, The Legend of Zelda, The Missing Link. It has what has been described as a very dark atmosphere, and it has unsettling takes on Zelda music as well. It actually has over half an hour of original music in the game, never before seen in any other Zelda game. You can download the patch for the Ocarina of Time ROM to play this. So you need the Ocarina of Time ROM, and then you patch this on top of it in order to play it. I'm actually gonna show. We actually have a trailer. We're gonna blow this up, and we're gonna watch the trailer together. So let's do it up. No, you might see Ganon's dick tits. God damn it, Dammy. Now I can't get my mind off of Ganon's dick tits. It's actually pretty short. The game is only about 3 to 5 hours to complete. So you could do the entire game in one sitting. It's like, do you like Zelda but always felt it just didn't have enough swords that shoot laser beams? If so, this is the game for you. This game answers the question, what happened between Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask? A question I'm not sure many people actually asked, but fuck it, we'll take it. Maybe you can make dick tits in Cyberpunk. Maybe, we don't know. In our next story, so there was a gameplay demo of Crusader Kings 3 recently where some interesting details about the game came out. So if you're unfamiliar with Crusader Kings, it's basically a dynasty simulator series where you play as the head of a medieval era dynasty. And as you go through the generations, you play as different leaders as they are born and they die. In Crusader Kings 3, role-playing will be a very important element. As you assume control over the family leaders throughout the centuries, each leader will have a unique personality with traits that drive them. You'll need to be careful not to make decisions or too many decisions that stress out your character. In the examples the developer showed in the preview, they're playing as a ruler named Eric. That's Eric with a K, because Europe. Sorry, Europeans. Eric is the kind of guy who finds comfort in imprisoning a former king and cutting off one of his legs. He's happy to sacrifice unbelievers to his cause. In fact, doing so keeps him sane. Yes, if you decide to be generous, his greed trait will cause issues. He'll get stressed and act out, snapping at courtiers, shouting at everyone. Acting against their nature could actually send your character towards a mental break, or even death. I too am familiar with the concept of being so nice to people that I die. If your character gets overly stressed, they will have a mental break, which I'm sure is just a nice way of saying mental breakdown. A mental break sounds more like a nap, you know, and not a complete psychological collapse. It sounds so much more pleasant. Your king can actually pick up coping mechanisms. One of them is shouting at people. Not really a coping mechanism, though, is it? I wouldn't bring it up in a job interview. So, like, your job interviewer would be like, how do you handle stress? Oh, I usually just shout at people. Does it help? Shut the hell up! Wow, it does work. Well, that's it for this week's episode of Dagon Pack News. If you liked this video, go ahead and hit those like and subscribe buttons. And if you feel so inclined, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. And if you have any stories you'd like for me to cover next week, leave those in the comments as well, and I'll have a look. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.